Hello, Leafs fans. Welcome to Boys in Blue News, bringing you the latest news and rumors about the Toronto Maple Leafs. Before we start, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your subscription is crucial to strengthening our Leafs fan community and ensuring you don't miss any important updates about our beloved team. Together, we'll keep the passion for the Toronto Maple Leafs more alive than ever. The future of Tyler Bertuzzi with the Toronto Maple Leafs is generating anticipation as the player approaches free agency on July 1st. His agent, Todd Reynolds, stated that they have had positive discussions with the team but acknowledged that there are several issues to consider. Will Bertuzzi continue to wear the Maple Leafs jersey next season? Considering the team's needs, it is speculated that the Toronto Maple Leafs have not yet made a concrete offer to Bertuzzi. With some positions open and key players nearing the end of their contracts, the team is evaluating its options. Goalie security and possible changes in defense are pressing issues for the next season. Additionally, the future of players like Max Domi also impacts the decisions to be made. With only 16 players under contract for the next season, the Maple Leafs have about $18.8 million in cap space. Furthermore, some young talents also have contracts expiring soon. What will be the priority for the team? Keeping Tyler Bertuzzi or investing in new signings? With a total of 43 points last season, 14 of which were scored in the last 25 games, Bertuzzi has shown his importance to the team. His contribution was notable both in the regular season and the playoffs. With a history of 113 goals and 261 points in his career, the player brings valuable experience and a potential significant impact on the team. Tyler Bertuzzi's contractual situation with the Toronto Maple Leafs certainly brings a dose of uncertainty for the upcoming NHL season. Considering his significant contribution during the last season, especially in crucial moments, it is understandable that fans are anxious to know if he will remain with the team. The team faces a series of important decisions regarding player contracts and cap space. The possible retention of Bertuzzi or the search for new talents will directly impact the dynamics and competitive potential of the Maple Leafs next season. Personally, I believe that Bertuzzi's continuity would bring stability and strengthen the team, considering his recent performance and ability to score important goals. However, I understand the need to balance the team's finances and explore other options in the player market. It's an intriguing moment for Leafs fans as it involves not only technical considerations, but also the emotional connection with the players representing the team. I'm curious to see how Bertuzzi's situation will unfold and how the team will address these important contractual decisions. And you, what is your opinion? Do you think the Toronto Maple Leafs should prioritize retaining Tyler Bertuzzi or look for new options to strengthen the roster? Let's exchange ideas about the team's future and the possible directions that can be taken. So, Leafs fan, what do you think the team should prioritize? Do you believe that keeping Tyler Bertuzzi is crucial for the next season, or should the team consider other options to strengthen the roster? Share your opinion and let's debate the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs lost the bid for Jacob Markstrom, which was won by the New Jersey Devils. The team was looking for a goalie and was actively involved in the negotiations, but unfortunately could not reach an agreement with the Calgary Flames. This raises the question, where do the Leafs go now? According to Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet, the Leafs are likely to be eyeing available goalies in free agency, such as Laurent Brossoit and Anthony Stolarz. With the need to reinforce the goalie position, which player do you think would best fit the Leafs team? Meanwhile, the Markstrom deal also impacts the Boston Bruins, who now have a good position to negotiate with Linus Ullmark. However, Ullmark's modified no-trade clause and contract status make negotiations complicated. Do you believe the Bruins should push for Ullmark or explore other options? Additionally, the Winnipeg Jets may be considering trading the rights to Rutger McCrory, who decided to return to the University of Michigan. What do you think the future holds for McCrory? Would it be a significant loss for the Jets? The situation involving player negotiations in the NHL, especially concerning goalies, reveals the complexity and intensity of sports negotiations. The search for reinforcements and the strategies of the teams to overcome players' contractual restrictions show how success in hockey goes far beyond performance on the ice. The loss of Jacob Markstrom to the New Jersey Devils represents a challenge for the Toronto Maple Leafs, who now need to reconsider their options for the goalie position. The search for a suitable replacement and the contractual limitations of the players highlight the importance of negotiations in professional sports, which often require balancing the team's needs and players' preferences. Moreover, mentioning potential player movements, like Rutger McCrory and Tyler Toffoli, adds an additional layer of intrigue and potential changes in the NHL landscape. The uncertainty about these players' future and their impact on the teams involved emphasizes how the sports dynamics are constantly evolving, with decisions that can significantly influence team performance. These negotiations and possible transfers create an environment of speculation and anticipation among fans, generating passionate debates about the best strategies to strengthen the teams. As sports enthusiasts, we are led to reflect on the complexities behind player movements and recognize that, just like on the ice, competition behind the scenes is also fierce and unpredictable. Finally, this dynamic and the uncertainties surrounding player negotiations in the NHL invite us to stay alert to the twists and future developments, reinforcing how hockey is a sport full of emotions and surprises. Lastly, the Vancouver Canucks are eyeing Jake Guentzel but are also exploring alternatives, such as the possible return of Tyler Toffoli. Do you think Toffoli would be a good addition to the Canucks? And how do you see Guentzel's chances of joining the Canucks? The NHL backstage is on fire with rumors involving star Mitch Marner of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It looks like the Utah Hockey Club is eyeing him to bolster their team and shake things up there. Meanwhile, in Toronto, the team is evaluating trade proposals for the athlete as he enters the last year of his $1 million contract. One of the latest rumors was proposed by Sam McKee of Sportsnet and involves a simulated trade that would send Marner to the Utah Hockey Club. In return, they would receive goalie G. Connor Ingram, as well as players Clayton Keller and F. Lawson Krause, both from the Arizona Coyotes. This potential trade has excited the hockey community. Utah would get an incredible player like Marner, while the Leafs would look to strengthen several key areas of the team. Ingram, with his solid history, would bring more security to Toronto's defense, while Keller and Krause would add power to the attack. The big question is, would Utah accept this proposal? Some experts believe that the new team owner would be eager for a big star to shine in the new arena. But is Keller already that star the team is looking for? The possible transfer of Mitch Marner to the Utah Hockey Club has certainly stirred the hockey community. It's an intriguing proposal as it involves not only the movement of a standout player, but also the exchange of talents that could significantly impact the dynamics of the teams involved. When considering the proposal, I am torn. On the one hand, I understand the value of Marner as a high-level asset that could significantly strengthen the Utah Hockey Club. On the other hand, there's the question of how the proposed additions could influence the Toronto Maple Leafs. The need to bolster the goalie position and seek more depth in the roster is evident, but there's also doubt about losing such an influential player as Marner. It's undeniable that trade proposals like this generate lively and passionate debates among fans, and in this respect, the strength of the NHL as an exciting and unpredictable sport stands out. The possibility of significant moves in the trade market always generates a lot of speculation, keeping the hockey community in a constant state of expectation and discussion. As a fan of the sport, it's stimulating to follow these moments of potential changes and ponder their impact. The uncertainty and emotion associated with such trade proposals are elements that keep the public's interest alive, and it's fascinating to see how these rumors can turn into concrete decisions that will shape the future of the teams and the dynamics of the league as a whole. So, what do you think of this possible trade? Who would come out on top in this situation, Toronto or Utah? After examining the considerations around Tyler Bertuzzi's future with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the potential trades in progress, it's clear that the team faces crucial decisions. The possibility of retaining Bertuzzi or exploring new signings will directly impact the team's dynamics next season. Bertuzzi's significant contribution, coupled with the need to balance finances and consider other options in the player market, generates intriguing discussions about the best path to follow. We'd like to involve you, viewers, in this discussion. Leave your comments sharing your opinions on the importance of keeping Tyler Bertuzzi or seeking new options to strengthen the Maple Leafs roster. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the channel notifications to follow more content about NHL moves and participate in relevant conversations about the future of the teams. Your opinions are essential to enrich this debate. We'd also like to know what you think about potential player moves, such as the proposals involving Mitch Marner of the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Utah Hockey Club. Who would come out on top in this potential trade? Leave your opinions in the comments, and let's have a lively discussion about these negotiation prospects. Together, we can explore the exciting nuances and implications of NHL rumors and trade proposals.